Here we go.
Oh, okay. There
Okay,
we go.
here we are in the fall. It's the time of metal. So we do a metal meditation that I'm not going to teach on YouTube because it summons up too much anger, and I don't know the people that are absorbing this information, and it genuinely generates an angry feeling. It takes a lot of focus, but in terms of the healing aspect, we're in large intestine in the fall, and discharging anger, you can say it's letting go of shit. It might be someone else, you know. It might not be fair to the person you're dumping it on, though. So that's another reason I don't like to teach this to people that I don't already teach Tai Chi to in class, in person. But in terms of the healing aspect and understanding this cryptic diaphragm, which is super cool. This is the Chinese five elements. We see metal at the top in the constructive cycle and the destructive cycle. So, and oddly, that's that five-pointed star. Isn't that some sort of satanic thing, like a pentagram? I don't know. That's or stretching it to make those kind of parallels. But let's go with the constructive cycle. Metal generates water, water generates wood, wood generates fire, fire generates earth, because when wood burns, it goes back into the earth, and earth, from earth we get metal. So you can see the constructive cycle of those five elements. Now, in the destructive cycle, metal chops wood, wood springs up out of the earth, or conquers earth. Earth conquers water because it absorbs water and it becomes mud. And water quenches fire, fire melts metal. So that's the destructive cycle. Okay, we're going to move on now to a way that I like to explain Taoist meditation to kids. So I use the metaphor of a snowman. And I've been working on this a little more for adults. So, but this works for kids very well. So especially if you lived in the East, not California people can't, it's not as relatable for California people, but you build the bottom snowman first, the bottom ball first, and then you do the middle, then you do the top. And when it melts, when the sun comes out, or in springtime, the head melts first because it's smaller, and then the middle, and then lastly the bottom. So when you do the Taoist breath, the three-part breathing, that when we talk about the macrocosmic and the microcosmic, you fill up the bottom first, then the middle, then the top. And in your mind's eye, you're filling up bottom, expanding the ribs, expanding the head, and then you come down, shrink your head, collapse your ribs, and drain your bottom into earth. So that is the sedating, that's the opening to Tai Chi. We do that for relaxation. You do it, it helps kids to settle down, relax, because they're very young, their energy's very young, and you're trying to. So now, if we go to, actually, when you go to the AM or the PM, what the AM cycle is the opposite of that. Let's go to the PM when you're trying to fall asleep at night. And again, this relates to fall and winter when you should be sleeping more. I hate to put a should on anything, but naturally your body's, the nights are getting longer, the days are getting shorter, even in California where it still gets too hot during the day. So when you do this you can do this meditation while you're lying down. You don't have to involve the perineum. You can keep it really simple. So the PM one is like Tai Chi. Well, let's do the AM one first, because that's the arrows I have here. So that goes the way that energy really goes in the body. Yang goes up, yin comes down. The back of the body's yang, the front of the body's yin. The back is harder, right? The front, the organs are more exposed, it's more yin, okay? So the AM meditation that you're going to do, you begin it at the navel, and that's when you start your inhale. If you want to do the longevity or yogic breath, this is when you start tightening the perineum. And then it comes up your back. It goes over your crown point to where the tip of your tongue is residing on the upper palate, and then it comes down the front spine or conception vessel back to the navel. So that's to get energy, okay? To sort of disperse energy for relaxation. You do the same one that we do at the opening of the Tai Chi form. Let me grab my handy chalk here. And all we have to do to make this the PM cycle is just turn the arrows around. So now we're going to start at the bottom. Oh dear, all right. Go to here, go around.